welcome here. I'm so excited that you're watching this. I love when people invest time and energy into things that really transform their lives and create wealth. Now, if you're here, then you probably want to stop dealing with low ticket clients. You want to start getting clients that you vibe with, clients that don't tell you, yo, your price is too high, clients that will be like, okay, send your account number. If that's how much you charge, we're ready to pay you. You want to stop dealing with low ticket clients that call you by 2 a.m., 3 a.m. and they're like, have you done this? Have you done that? Like those ones that give you the most stress. You want to stop dealing with them and you want to deal with people who actually have the money and who recognize the value that you're offering them with your service. Number 2, you want to get your first client. Now, I know some of you watching this video haven't gotten your clients. If you spend so much time mastering your skill, you spend so much time learning, you spend so much time, whatever skill it is, whether it's graphic design, copywriting, you spend so much time invested in learning this skill, but you haven't gotten a single client. Number 3, you want to understand the principles behind getting clients. Now, what I'm going to teach you today is very unique because I'm not just going to give you any kind of strategy. I'm not just going to tell you, okay, this is the one thing you need to do to get clients. I'm going to teach you the principles. I'm going to show you exactly how to replicate this in whatever business model you're doing, whether you sell graphic design, whether you sell copywriting. I'm going to teach you the underlying principles to get high paying clients that really value you for what you sell. So stick with me. I'm really excited for this. Okay, so as I said earlier, I'm going to be teaching you principles. Okay, but let me introduce myself. My name is Chianu Solomon. They call me Oxide. That's like the short form of the marketing oxygen. Basically, what I do is I help entrepreneurs sell effortlessly. Whether you sell services, you sell a form of transformation, coaching, mentorship, you sell classes, trainings, or you sell your services to clients. I help you sell out effortlessly by positioning yourself as the leader in your niche. Now, I teach principles. That's one thing about me. That's what separates me from most entrepreneurs. I don't teach you tactics that will die over time. I'll teach you principles you can apply over and over again. And the principles I'll teach you, with them, you'll be able to create your own strategies. You'll be able to create your own tactics. And these are things that work 5-10 years from now. They won't stop. 2030, you're still implementing them. They won't stop working. Okay, now, I want to teach you some principles of client acquisition. Now, the first thing you need to know about client acquisition is, number 1, clients want value. I'm going to do a little illustration on this board, but it would be nice if you pay attention. Yeah, clients want value. Yeah, this is the main thing they want from you. Now, clients don't feel emotionally attached to you if you're not getting them results. If you want to get clients, you appeal to them with value. Clients want value. Number 2 thing you need to understand is clients have seen the same thing over and over again. You're not the first person reaching out to them that you want to work with them. Yeah, they've gotten a lot of proposals, they've seen a lot of CVs, they've seen a lot of resumes, they've seen a lot of portfolios. Yeah, they have a lot to choose from. They have a river of people to hire from. So you need to understand that they've seen the same thing over and over again. That's why I don't teach strategies, because if I teach you this strategy, someone else will use that same strategy to get clients. But I am going to teach you the principles. So the clients you're going to reach out to, they won't see what you're presenting to them and then be like, okay, this is the same thing this other guy did last week. Because that's the best way to get ignored. Number 3, clients know when you mean business. They do. They know when you mean business. They know when you're really ready to give them results and when you're just there for the money. Why? As I said earlier, they've seen a lot of people who are doing the same thing. They've seen a lot of people who offer the same service as you. Even better, reach out to them, telling them, oh, hey, I want to work with you. I can get results for you. Everybody knows how to say that. It's very easy to say that. Number 4, clients can smell desperation. They can smell it when you're needy. They know when you're desperate, trying to win the sale. They know when they know when you can't survive without them. Because a lot of times clients actually don't reject you, not because they don't need you. They actually need you, but they can smell your neediness. They can feel how needy you are. They know, okay, this person literally hasn't worked for anybody recently. Maybe this person needs a lot of money and then the person wants to make it off me. Clients are really good at smelling that. I can tell you say this because I've worked with hundreds of clients. I've worked with a lot of clients, and I've also been a client myself. I've also hired people. I have a social media team, and I know when someone is desperate, when someone is needy, and that's like the fastest, biggest turn off. Number 5, clients can smell experience. That's one thing you need to understand. Clients know when you're experienced, and they know when you're not. They know when working with you is going to be productive, and they know when it's not. And I'm going to show you how to project the right things clients want to see before they hire you. Number 6, clients feel attached to platforms. Now, let me explain this a little bit. Over time, I've met a lot of people that are like, oh, I can't hire from WhatsApp. I can't hire from Instagram. I can only hire from Twitter. I've met people that say, I can't hire from Twitter. I would only hire from Instagram. I have people that say, I can't hire from Instagram or Twitter. I would only hire from Facebook. They feel attached to platforms. Yeah, so it's one thing you need to understand. What platform are you going to leverage on to get your clients? I'm going to teach you all that. So you should jot them down. Now I said what clients want. Clients want value. And once you're able to project that, when you're able to project the right energy that makes them see you as a valuable person, they're definitely going to hire you. Now, what else do clients want? Clients want high quality service. They want high quality service. And they want you to be able to prove to them that, yeah, if you work with me, if you pay me this amount of money, you're going to get the best. Number 2, clients want time. Now, the thing is, I know I'm wondering, okay, why is this guy telling us so much about what clients want? That's the mistake a lot of people make. They don't understand what the clients want, but they want to work with them. Now, you can't get someone to buy you or buy your service if you don't know what they want from you. And most people never sit down to think of this. That's why I'm still going to go into the tactics, the principles and all that, and the strategies. But I need you to understand this, because I said I don't teach tactics only. I don't teach strategies only. I teach you principles, so you can create your own tactics, create your own strategies, and even teach them to people too. Clients want more time. Yeah, clients want more time. That's why they want to hire people. Let's say I need a copywriter. I'm not going to go learn copywriting. I'm going to hire a copywriter. So a copywriter that understands that I want more time will better know how to approach me. Clients want more audience. Clients want influence, and clients want money. And the third thing clients want, I think I should write this, is specifics. Yeah. They don't like people that are vague. They don't like people that are like, okay, I'm a graphic designer, hire me. No, that's not what they want. If I'm a client, let's say I am an e-commerce owner, or I own a drop shipping brand, or I own a Shopify account, and I do drop shipping and e-commerce. I would hire a graphic designer who has worked with e-commerce business owners before, rather than a graphic designer who is just a graphic designer. So when I tell you clients want specifics, I'm being very, very honest here, because that's the truth. Now, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to teach you some, tactics, strategies, hacks. This is a very short video. I don't hope for it to be too long, because I want you to understand what to do exactly, so you get results right away. Now, I'm going to tell you some strategies, some tactics, some hacks I've applied based on these principles I told you about. Now, I told you about some principles now, telling you what clients want. That's the basic. That's the baseline every person who wants to get clients needs to understand. If you want to get high-ticket clients, you need to understand that this is what they want. This is what they want. Okay, so let's move into it. Now, I'm going to tell you a principle. I'm going to tell you a tactic, and then I'll tie it back to a principle I told you about. I have to be very careful with this board. Yep. Okay. This is what a lot of people do. Yeah, this is what a lot of people do. Yeah. Clients love free tests. it's very common. We love free things. We love free tests. We love free. We don't like spending on what we can get free. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. No matter how modest you want to be, if what you're currently spending on, you can get it free, you'll be willing to give it a try. So clients love free. And that's the first strategy I'm going to teach you about. Now, it might sound very cliche, but I'm going to show you how I apply it. Now, number one, let me give you an example. Some time ago, I reached out to a client on Twitter, and I was like, hey, I'm going to help you write some tweets, and these tweets I'm going to write for you, I'm very sure they would gain engagement. I'm very sure they would to bring you followers, because actually going on Twitter is not that easy, and it's hard to get engagement on your post when you post on Twitter. So I thought, like, okay, if I help you, if you use these tweets I sent to you, they're going to give you traction. But why should you trust me? Now, this was the part where I really hooked the client. I told him, if you try out these things I'm about to send to you, and they don't work for you, I'm going to PayPal you $50. You can imagine. That's experience. When I was talking about principles, I said something. Clients know when you mean business. Now, everything I said from the beginning is centered around the strategies and tactics I'm going to be talking about now. Like free test. You want them to test you. You want them to see how experienced you are. But the thing is not just enough to give free. I know you reach out to some people, you give them free, offer them free services, and they still don't value you. It's because you haven't projected yourself as someone who means business. Now, when I said that to him, if you try out my tweet and it doesn't work, I'll PayPal you $50. He was like, whoa, this guy means business. And even though he doesn't need my $50, I know he's earning more than that. That's a very good way to catch his attention. So, you have to be creative. Client acquisition is not just about a set of laid down rules. It's about you understanding you want your clients to see you as someone who means business and someone who is experienced. Now, someone who doesn't mean business cannot walk up to me and tell me, hey, if you try my stuff, and it doesn't work, you're going to get $50. No, nobody does that. Everybody just wants you to. Your competitors, those graphic designers like you who are struggling to get clients, they really don't show that. So you have to be exceptional. You have to stand out. So this is one of the strategies that has worked time and time again. You need to understand something. The client you're trying to get is currently spending on someone. Yes, someone is working for them on that thing you want to work with them on. Yeah, someone is currently helping them write their copies. They have a graphic designer. They already have someone, and you're trying to replace that person. So you need to be very serious at this stage. You need to show them that, hey, I mean business and I want to work with you. So free test is a very amazing way to get clients. That's literally number one. Number two lesson is don't compete on price. Never compete on price. Now, the reason why I tell you this, you might be like, okay, if my price is too high, then this client might not be able to work with me, and that's fine. Yeah, it's fine if a client can't afford your services, because when they can't, what happens is, okay, let me write this here. Don't compete on price. Never say, if your graphic designer is doing it for $100, I'll do it for $20. No, you don't want to do that. That's a turn off. That's a sign of neediness. And you don't want to reach out to them with price. You want to reach out to them with what you're worth. And most times, in fact, when clients hear higher prices than they're currently spending on, they are more interested. They want to know it's the audacity for me. How is this person charging higher than who I'm working with? And what does this person have to prove? So don't compete on price. Now, when you compete on price, what happens is you get that client, if possible, if the client really wants a lower price, which of course most clients do. You get that client, and then another creative, another graphic designer, or another copywriter, or another person like you, another entrepreneur like you, which you talk to that same person and say, okay, this guy is currently charging $20. Let me charge $10, and then you're pushed out of the scene. So you don't want to compete on price. Now, you want to charge what you're worth. That's the best way to get clients. Clients actually pay you what you're worth, because even if the client can't afford you, and you've shown the depth of your experience, you've shown that, hey, I mean business, what's going to happen is that they place you on their vision board. Yeah. I know some clients that have reached out to me and they're like, whoa, I want to work with you in the future. And I'm like, yeah, that's amazing. But why can't you work with me now? They're like, I'm still saving up. Truth is, it's amazing. Because when a client grows to the extent where they're able to afford you, they're better clients. Because for someone to actually be saving up, to be able to hire you for your services, it shows the person values you. And you want to get clients that value you, because it's only a client that values you that will pay you what you're worth. They love what you do, and they love to pay you for what you do. Number 3, give clear analysis. Be very clear about what you do. Yeah. Clients love clarity. I said that because I've worked with a lot of clients and I've also been a client myself. We love it when you're very specific. Okay, if you do this with my copy, this is exactly the result you're going to get. Or if I work with you, this is exactly what I'm going to be doing. These are deliverables. Yeah, it's very attractive to clients. When you just say, hey, I want to be a copywriter, let me be a copywriter, let me write copies for you, that's so bland. That's so general. That's so non-specific. There's nothing appealing about that. But let's say you tell them, okay, I'm going to help you write copies based on this. For this period of time, I'll help you write a copy for your landing page, for your squeeze page, for your opt-in page, and also for your sales page. That's more clear. That's clearer. And what happens when you do this? You automatically create this illusion in the minds of the clients that you know what you're doing and you've done it before. Now, please don't go to clients with the strategy of, hey, this is the first time I'm working with the clients. No, they don't. They don't want to hear that. If they don't care about that, don't think, because I made that mistake when I was starting out. I reach out to clients and I'm like, well, I really want to work with you. I've not done this before, but if you give me the chance, like, no client wants you to be their test rabbit. They don't want you to be. They don't want someone who has gotten results, because nobody jokes with business. Nobody says, hey, let me try out this guy. Let me help grow this guy's career by making him work for me. Nobody does that. So you don't make that mistake. I see a lot of people make that mistake, even when they're reaching out to me to work with me. Hey, this is my first time, and if you let me work, it's going to be like a form of no. Don't think of doing that. Give them clear analysis. Show them that you're experienced. Show them what you're willing to risk. Yeah, if I don't get so results for you, I don't get paid. You can tell them something like, okay, try this out. I wrote this copy for you. Try it out. If it doesn't work, or if it doesn't get engagement, I'm going to send you this amount of money. It's just showing that you really mean business. And if it works, just tell me. I'm not saying you should work with me if it works, but just give me feedback on how it performs. But if it doesn't work, I will give you $50 for wasting your time. That's so serious. Like, who would want to work with someone like that? No, nobody won't. Clients love new info. Yeah, new info, very important. New information projects expertise. Like, they love new information. Let me give you an example. At a certain time, a client reached out to me and then he was like, whoa, can you help me review this copy? This was someone I really wanted to work with, but then he has been seeing my social media, he has been seeing my posts. I'm going to get to that, how to really attract them. Now, all the strategies I'm talking about, I'm talking about a mixture of outbound and inbound. Yeah. Okay, let me explain outbound and inbound. Outbound simply means you're reaching out to those clients, you're entering their DMs, you're entering their DMs on whatever, on Instagram, you're sending them cold mails, whatever, you're reaching out to them. Inbound simply means, okay, they've seen your value and then they're reaching out to you. But I'm not going to base on that right now. I'm talking about new info. And this is what I'm talking about. So this client reached out to me and then he was like, I want you to review my copy. What do you think about it? And then I reviewed the copy and I created a separate Google Doc. I reviewed the copy and then below I added things he should think of adding. Then I explained some copywriting terms to him and how I gave him examples, like lay down examples. The next thing was the client wanted to work with me because new info projects expertise. And I told you, clients want to work with people who are experienced, people who are experts at their space. They don't want to work with newbies. Even if you're a newbie, you don't have to tell them. A newbie projecting the qualities, the communication strategies of an expert would still win the client. So you don't have to tell them, hey, I'm new at this. Don't try that. Number 5, rapport. Yeah, clients love it when you rapport with them. Like when you totally understand what should I say what they are doing, the results they want to get, and you can talk about it without so much tension. Yeah, you don't want to make everything so serious and also so formal. No, a bit of humor would work. You can crack a joke. You can use metaphors. You can say some things that are trending. Just create rapport with them. Now, what do you need to have? Because I've been talking about strategies, and some of you are like, okay, this is amazing. So what do I need to have? So I don't know if I should write this, but I have to be careful with this board. Alright, so what you need to have. What you need. Number one, if you're trying to get clients and you don't have a portfolio, I don't know what you're trying to do. Yeah, you need a portfolio. Yeah, everyone who is trying to get clients. Now, when I talk about portfolio, some of you are like, whoa, I haven't done a lot of work. I haven't worked with anybody. You don't need that. You don't need 50. If you're a graphic, you don't need 50 designs before you get a client. You need just one design that is able to convince them that, hey, this person knows his stuff. You need just one copy if you're a copywriter. You need just one landing page if you're a landing page builder. Whatever service you offer, you need just one example. And you don't need to have worked for someone to make that example. Create samples. That's one thing. Create samples and keep them. You can keep them in a Google Doc. You can set them on Google Drive. Whenever you reach out to a client, you say, okay, these are the works I've done. Even if it's just 2. Now, all the people I've hired, I didn't need to go through their whole portfolio to see how good they were. I just went through, if possible, I saw one that I really loved and I'm like, hey, you're hired. That's just what they need. I'm not talking about portfolio, I'm not talking about 100 projects you've worked on. No. Just one is enough. In fact, if you have 100, if you've gotten a client before, ask the client why. Why do you hire me? Why? Tell me why. They'll tell you it's just because of one project they saw that really aligned with what they were doing. So you need a portfolio. Number 2, you need samples. As I've said, you need samples to create these portfolios because samples show clients that you know what you're doing. You don't just reach out to them and say, hey, I want to work with you. You don't have samples. You don't have things you've worked on, even alone. You don't need to tell them you've not worked with anybody. They just want to see samples. And you should create at least 5, if possible. 5 samples is okay. Or 2. Yeah, I won't say, not 2. 2 is fine. When you have one that is really amazing, 1 is okay. I can remember when I wanted to get clients to build, I was building funnels for some clients, and then I wanted to get some clients, and then I created this badass funnel. Like, I wish I could share it. I'm so proud of that funnel till now. And that funnel alone got me about 10 clients in a period of 3 months. 10 clients. Because when I created that funnel, I was like, this is out of this world. And I started the funnel, and I went on to use the funnel to get more clients. So samples, you just need great work, something very amazing to show them. 1 or 2, if possible 5 advisable. Number 3, you need one preferred social platform. Yeah, I think I should write this. Social media platform. Yeah. One preferred social media platform. Now, I'm not saying Twitter is better than IG, or IG is better than Facebook, or Facebook is better than TikTok, or whatever you're using. You need a social media platform that you resonate with, that you find it easy to express what you do. If it's IG, fine. There was a period of time I hated IG. Yeah, I didn't like IG because it wasn't just, I didn't just feel professional there. So I moved to Twitter, and then Twitter was like a place where I got a lot of people, like a lot. Twitter was very nice. I'm not saying Twitter would work for you, but I'm just telling you my experience. Now, it can be Instagram for you, it can be Facebook for you. I personally don't do anything on Facebook. I'm thinking of putting attention there, but it's not easy because I don't feel the vibe around the platform. So you need a social media platform, preferably the client's preferred. You know, I said something earlier. I said clients have one preferred platform. Like, I've seen clients. They're like, "Whoa, I never hear from Facebook. I never hear from Facebook. Whoa, I never hear from Instagram. Whoa, I never hear from Twitter." Yeah. So you need to study this client. You need to know, okay, what platform does this client base in most of the time, and where would they love to hire from? There was a coach I was learning from, and this guy hates Twitter. Like, he's a very good marketer, but he never does anything on Twitter. He doesn't even hire from Twitter. Yeah, he does his hiring on Instagram, and then LinkedIn. LinkedIn is also a great platform. I don't do LinkedIn. I don't feel it's necessary. You know, when I get clients, like the first year I wanted to get clients, I was like, whoa, I have to do LinkedIn. I went to create a LinkedIn profile. I kept my, man, that platform is the definition of boring. I don't like the platform at all. Like, I don't even know if it's meant to be called the social media platform, because I don't feel any vibe, any social media vibe around there. Just saying. But it can be a platform. You can get a lot of clients. I know people have gotten clients from. I personally have a friend who has gotten a lot of clients from LinkedIn. So I'm not saying it's bad, but just one social media platform. Now, I don't want to be shifting, moving from one platform to another, and being shallow on each platform. Depth is better than width. Intensity over extensity. You want to just become someone really established on one platform. If it's Instagram, put your whole energy there. If it's Twitter, put your whole energy there. TikTok, create more videos, put your whole energy there. It's WhatsApp, great. LinkedIn, nice, make posts about who you are, put your certificates, and just focus on one platform. That's all you need. I mean, this is the important part. You know, this is the part where a lot of people don't pay attention to. Consistent content. Yeah. This is I need to give this 3 ticks, because consistent content is what would make clients enter your DM and say, hey, I've been seeing your work, I've been seeing your post, and I feel like I resonate with you. I love your vibe. I feel you know your stuff. Now, the best way to show someone that you know your stuff is through content. Yeah, through content. Now, what kind of content should you share if you're willing to get clients reach out to you? Share everything you do. You build pages, you can make videos of yourself creating a page. You can talk about the ideas you had while creating the page. You can talk about the obstacles. You can talk about where you got stuck. Now, when you do these things, the client automatically sees you as someone who is experienced and reach out to you. Trust me, it might take time, it might take months, but consistent content is what causes inbound clients. That means clients that reach out to you, and there's nothing better than clients that reach out to you themselves. Because when they reach out to you, basically they're sold on you already. They're like, this guy. Most times you don't even need samples. You just need to hear what to do. Most times the price won't even be the problem. They're like, forget about the price, I can take care of it. But what are we going to achieve? What's the vision? What's the objective? What's the goal? In working with you, what am I going to achieve? That's all they want to know at this point. So I want to, even as you're reaching out, even as you're outbounding to other clients that don't know you, that haven't seen your content, you're creating content for clients who see your content. Because when they reach out to you, it's like jackpot. Like 70% of clients that reach out to you end up working with you. But if you're reaching out to clients, let's say 5% would even reply you. Out of 5%, let's say 2 will choose to listen to you, and 1 will be able to afford you. Sometimes none will be able to afford you. So consistent content, very important. Very important. Now I need to teach you about something. I told you I love principles. I love principles a lot, and I love teaching about them. Yeah, let me clean this off. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to teach you something that your competitors don't know about. When I'm talking about your competitors, I'm talking about graphic designers like you, copywriters like you who are trying to get clients, because you guys are competing for the attention of clients. So I'm going to teach you something. Now I call these client stages. Every client client you want to work with falls under these 3 stages I'm about to talk about. Number 1, sidewalk. Number 2, slow lane. Number 3, fast lane. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to explain what this means. Now, let me put the numbers here first. 80%, 17, this is 17, and then 3. Yeah. Sidewalk clients, slow lane clients, and fast lane clients. Now, once you understand this thing I'm about to explain to you, you understand when to reach out to a client and how to reach out to a client so that they end up hiring you. Now, sidewalk clients are clients that don't know they need anybody. They don't know they need you as a copywriter. They're just doing their thing, or maybe they're struggling with sales, maybe their stuff isn't converting, but they don't really know they need you. Some businesses don't know they need copywriters. They don't know they need graphic designers. They think, some businesses think, oh, I just need to get the copy. I just need to get the copywriter. I don't need a designer. I don't need a video editor. We're just getting by. So, they don't know the problems they have. They don't know the solution. They don't even care about the solution. And they don't know about the consequences of not solving the problem. So let's say you reach out to a client who is in the sidewalk and you're like, hey, I'm a copywriter, hire me. The client is like, what do I even need you for? They might be suffering in those sales, but they don't need you. They don't know they need you. So why do you need to know this? You need to know this because it's going to save your energy, number 1, and it's going to determine the kind of content you put out to attract them to inbound into your DM. Now, when you are attracting clients on the sidewalk, you want to talk about the problems they have. You want to give them solutions, actionable things they can go and implement, and when they implement, they get results, and like, whoa, this guy knows his stuff. This guy, like, I never knew. Like, man, I've been having this problem. I didn't even know there was a solution. Man, I didn't know I needed a copywriter. Like, I just saw this guy's post, and then he was talking about the importance of copywriters. And wow, it's crazy. It's amazing. He said I should try out this headline, and then it worked. I got a lot of people asking me for my product. That kind of content you want to give out. Now, 80% of the clients you want to get are in the sidewalk. 17% are in the slow lane, and then 3% are in the fast lane. Now, the problem you are having why you're not able to get clients is you reach out to clients that are in the fast lane so quickly. Yeah. You're reaching out to the 3%, they're the smallest amount. And they're being bombarded by a lot of people with bigger budgets, with bigger amount of money to spend on advertising, with bigger time, with a large team. And you're competing with them. You and I are competing for the attention of these 3% that have so many. They've seen a lot of portfolios, they've seen a lot of CVs, they've seen a lot of creatives, there's a lot of people offering the services you offer, reaching out to them, telling them, hey, I'm the best, I can work with you. They've seen a lot of that. So why are you going for them? Why? Now the 3%, you don't want to go after the 3% because you might not have the advertising budget for them. You might not have the experience. So what do you actually have to go after? Now, going after the sidewalk, these people here, the 80%, telling them the problems, the solutions, it's going to be a little bit of a waste of your energy because they might never need your services 2-3 years from now. Yeah, surely they'll get to a point where they need your services. But you want to create momentum, you want to create energy, you want to create money quickly. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be giving out content that covers this. But you're going to give out more content to those here. These are the people who are after, those in the slow lane. Now, these people know the problem they're having. They know they need a copywriter. They know they need a graphic designer. But they want to know which process they love best. They want to know which copywriter has the best process. They want to know your method. And they want content that make them do aha. Yeah. They want content that make them get into the moment. They want content that show them something they've never thought of before. They're like, whoa, this copywriter is exceptional. Crazy. Now these clients, they don't care about the problems they have. They know the problems, they know the consequences, but they're ready to buy, but they need to know your process. How do you do things? What are your deliverables? What are your guarantees? Can they see your samples, your portfolio, your social proof? So I want to give out more content that talks about the process, the way you do things, your method. Like there's that I give out. Let me give you an example. I wanted to get a client to run ads with, and then I discovered this cool strategy I use when I'm running ads on Facebook that got me a lot of results. And then I decided to share it. You know, as I said, you have to share everything what you're working on. When you get clients, share what you're working on. Share your sawdust. You're working on this. Tell them this is how you do things. I put out a post and I was like, okay, I was working with this client on Facebook ads, and I decided to test this audience, and then boom, I got a lot of engagement. That was just what I said on the Twitter post. I also put out this content on Twitter where I talked about a copy I wrote for a client some months ago, I think last 2020. And this copy got about 26 people requesting for his product. The product was 10,500. And then I just talked about it, and then I got a lot of DMs. They were like, whoa, you write copies, right? Can you work with me? Because it showed my expertise. It made them know that, okay, this guy knows his stuff and he means business. So they reached out to me, and when a client reaches out to you, man, you're a boss. You dictate what happens. You hold the cards. You're not begging them for the price. If they don't want to work with you, fine, let them go work with someone else. So you want to talk about your processes, you want to talk about your methods, the way you do things. Share these things to them. Don't be, oh, I'm not going to talk about my secrets and all that. That's the fastest way to stay without a client. Your secrets won't put food on your table. Sharing your secrets would, because they attract clients. They want to know what makes you unique, what makes you different. They want to know your method. Now, this is the fast lane. What kind of content do they need for them to reach out to you? Now, one thing you need to know about the fast laners, the clients on the fast lane, is they are hot. They are ready to make a change. Yeah. They want to make a change. They're currently working with someone who does what you do, and you got to steal them from that someone. Yes, you have to. So they are hot. They are ready to make a change. So what are you looking for? You're looking for the best offer, the best deliverable. The person who tells them, I'll get you this result. You're looking for the best offer, the best deliverables. Deliverables are simply what they get from working with you. Hey, if you work with me, I'm going to triple your engagement. That means if you're currently getting 1,000 views on every video you post, I can make it 3,000 plus. Hey, if you work with me, I'm going to create a landing page for you. I'm going to create a sales page. I'm going to help you create an ad campaign for driving traffic to the page. Hey, if I work with you on your Facebook ad, I'm going to help you create 3 ad sets. You know, it's amazing. they want to know about what you have to deliver, exactly what you're doing for them. You're not vague here. You have to be very clear. And you really don't want to be going for this 3% because a lot of people are in front of them already. A lot of people who want them to hire them, and these people might have bigger budgets than you. A lot of agencies, you don't want to compete with agencies. You don't. Agencies spend as much as $200,000 monthly to get clients. So and they target fast laners because they spend a lot, so they want to make the money back quickly unless their business is going to die. But you don't have as much budget as them, so you don't compete with them. You don't. Slow lane and a bit of the sidewalk. No fast lane. That's going to be your strategy. So these are the kind of content you present to these guys for them to work with you, for them to see you as an expert, for them to know that this guy knows business, this guy is going to get me results. Hey, what's your price? Send your account number, send your invoice. Amazing. That's what everybody wants to hear. They want they want clear goals. They want clear results. But you might not be able to reach out to them, and they're very few. So you want to reach out to those on the slow lane. So with this content, when you give them the right content at the right time, you want to attract those from the sidewalk, give them content that solves their problem, give them solutions that they can implement and get results. Simple solutions like, hey, if you find it hard to sell out on Facebook, try using this as your headline, try spacing out your content, and then they go try it out and then they get results. They're like, whoa, they have you in mind. So they can reach out to you in future, 2-3 years from now. It can take months, it can take years, but they're going to reach out to you because you helped them get a certain kind of result. Then for slowing, they want to know your process. Okay, this is how I do things, this is what I've done before. They're literally ready to work with you. In the fast lane, these guys, man, they are searching for a change. They are searching for something new. They are hot. They're ready to buy from you. And they want to know what you have to offer. They want you to present the best offer. But the problem is you're competing with a lot of other people for their attention. And you might not have the same, but you might not have a bigger budget than these people. And most of all, you're competing with agencies. You don't want to compete with agencies. Trust me. You don't want to compete with agencies. Okay, now there's something I wrote here. I said, understand the principles. Now, if you've watched this from the beginning, you notice I've not been giving you any kind of tactic, any kind of information out there. These are real principles. Now, with these principles, you allow your creative juice to flow. You sit down and you can create multiple strategies from what I've just told you. Multiple strategies. A lot of strategies. Yeah. Because when you understand the principle, you never run out of strategies. You never run out of tactics. When you understand that you want your clients to feel your experience, there are different ways you can make them feel experienced. One thing I tell my students is, if you ever meet a teacher who tells you that there's only one way to do something, you should avoid that teacher, because there are one way is to do anything, especially in the marketing world. There are many ways. And when you understand these principles, you'll be able to create your own tactics. You'll be able to create your own tactics to get them. Now, let me talk about this. I love talking about mindset because that's basically what drives almost all you do as a marketer. Oh, this board. Let's be very careful here. It's magnetic. Okay. Okay. So next thing I'm going to talk about now is mindset. I say this a lot. I say I can get two entrepreneurs, entrepreneur A and entrepreneur B, and I teach them the exact principles, the exact tactics. I give them my method. I even give them some of my clients. I give them everything. Give them audience. Give them money to spend on advertising or whatever they want to spend it on. And I'll teach entrepreneur A about mindsets, and I would leave entrepreneur B. And 2-3 years from now, entrepreneur A will be more successful than entrepreneur B, because your mindset is 70% of what you do as an online marketer or as someone who wants to succeed online. You need to get your mindset game right, because most entrepreneurs are like, oh, I need to do this, I need to reach out to this, I need to reach out to that, I need to do. But doing is just 30% of it. The mindset is 70% of it. So I love teaching about mindset. Now, number 1, rejection. Rejection. You're definitely going to get rejected when you reach out to some clients. It's a normal thing. It's a normal phase. I know some people tell you, hey, I'm going to teach you how to never get rejected. I'm going to teach you how to get all the clients you reach out to. That's bullcrap. You're going to get rejection. I still get rejected when I reach out to people I want to work with. So you're going to get rejection, especially when you're reaching out to them. Now, when they're getting into your DMs, either they can't work with you, but they reached out to you, or they can work with you, they can afford you. But if you're outbounding, surely you're going to get rejection. Outbound is filled with rejection, man. You can reach out to 30 entrepreneurs, 28 will snub you. Yeah, 28 will snub you. 5 decide to reply your message. Okay, sorry. I said 25 will snub you. 5 will decide to reply your message. Out of the 5, 2 will be willing to hear you out, and out of the 2, 1 or 0 would work with you. It's normal. But when you understand the principles I told you about in this program, you're going to reduce these variables. That means you reach out to 30, understanding these principles I've talked about. Let's say 20 won't reply you. Now this is probability. You can actually reach out to 1 and that one replies you and that one gets to be your client. But I'm telling you that you should have the mindset of you're not emotionally attached to those who say no to you. You don't just send your message to 1 and then stop sending. No. You're going to get rejected, yeah. You might send 20 DMs, 5 will reply you, 2 will listen to you, 1 will hire you. But what I've taught you in this short video would minimize the chances of you getting rejected. Number 2, imposter syndrome. Yeah. This is another mindset a lot of people who offer services. This is another mindset that they have. This is another mindset block they need to overcome. Imposter syndrome. Definitely you're going to feel it. Yeah. You're going to reach out to some clients and then when they hire you, you're going to be like, am I even really good for this job? Yeah. Or you're going to want to reach out to a client and then you're like, whoa, am I really that good? Shouldn't I go and learn more about my skill? It's imposter syndrome. Everybody feels that. You feel like an imposter. You feel like you don't know your stuff. But truth is, you do. You have to get used to it. And one tactic to use to kill imposter syndrome is get a client and work with them for free. Tell them, hey, you're not going to pay me a dime. I just want to get results for you. I want to write copies that actually convert for you. You're not going to pay me a shilling. Nothing. I'm not collecting a hand or a leg from you. Nothing. I want to get results for you. And when you get results for these people, store these results, store their testimonials. Anytime imposter syndrome crops up, you're going to go back and you're going to be like, wow, I'm good. I actually got results for this client. So imposter syndrome is normal. It's something you're going to experience. Number 3, process. You need to focus on the process, not on the results you're getting. Now, when you go through this video, there's a lot you're going to learn from this video that you have to implement before you get results. Now, you don't just implement them once and then, based on the results you get, you decide to continue or give up. No. You should base your progress on you implementing these things I've taught you. Focus on the process rather than the results. Now, it depends on what you call success. Now, let me tell you something. Let me give you an example. There's a time I'm reaching out to clients with emails. And then I reach out to clients, I'll send about 20 emails and then I won't get any reply. I wasn't really as experienced as this then. So it got me so discouraged because nobody is replying me. I'm sending emails. It's discouraging. But then I decided to redesign my values. What do I call success? It's their choice to reply me. It's their choice to reply me. So why would I base my definition of success on someone's choice? Yeah, why would I do that? So I decided to base my definition of success on my actions. Hey, you sent out 20 emails today. That's amazing, bro. You understand? I congratulate myself. Hey, you reached out to this client. That's amazing. That's my own definition of success. I'm focusing more on the process than on the results because I don't control the results. And truth is, when you focus on the process, you're going to see that the results come very, very quickly. Trust me, they come very, very quickly. And what happens is you don't get discouraged easily. You don't get down. You don't feel useless. You feel like, whoa, I'm making progress. I'm reaching out to people. Because most people actually don't. They just sit down at home and then they're praying for clients to reach out to them. That's what you don't want to do. So you need to redefine your definition of success. What do you call success? What do you use to measure how productive you are in getting clients? You don't control the clients you get. You can get clients and then they reject you. You can try to get clients, then they reject you. You don't control that. So you don't base your definition of success on that, but you base it on what you do. Hey, I wrote an email today. Amazing. Hey, I wrote a free copy for a client today. Yeah, I'm moving. I feel successful because of that. It's just like I wake up in the morning and I'm like, if I don't make 50 sales before the end of today, then I'm useless. A lot of entrepreneurs do that. Yeah, they do that. Now, you don't control if you're going to make 50 sales. Today might be a very bad day. Entrepreneurship is filled with highs and lows. It's a roller coaster. It's filled with highs and lows, and high highs, low lows. So those who are able to go through the low days and still do something are actually those who end up becoming very successful. And those are those that focus on the process. So instead of saying, hey, if I don't make 50 sales today, I'm going to be sad, you say, hey, I'm going to tell 50 people about my product. And if I just tell 50 people about my product, I'm going to feel happy. You don't control if they purchase from you. You don't control if they buy. But you've done your own part. So you're controlling your happiness, not leaving it to them to do that. Because actually, if you do, you're going to get discouraged very quickly. You're going to get tired of the whole entrepreneurship game very quickly. Now, next step. What should you do? What should you do after watching this? This is part I love. What should you do? What next step should you take? I think I should clean this. What's the next step? Next steps. Number 1, implement, execute. Implement what I've just said. Execute what I've just said. Practice what I've just said. Try it out. Don't get another course on client acquisition till you've practiced what you've learned from this video. Don't read another blog article on client acquisition till you've practiced what I talked about in this short video. Implement, execute, practice. Number 2, adopt the mindset. Adopt it. Yeah. Adopt the mindset. Hey, rejection is fine. I'm going to focus on the process. And I know I'm not going to allow imposter syndrome cripple me from taking action. I'm going to actually take action. Don't look left or right for another how to get clients class until you get results from this one. Yeah. Don't look for shiny objects. Don't go after shiny objects. That's what I call them. Oh, I just watched this video on how to get clients. Let me look for another one. No. You've not implemented what you learned from this. So don't do that. Number 4, get testimonials. Now when I say get testimonials, I mean go work for someone, get results for someone for free. Especially if they're new. If you just learned a skill and then you want to get clients that pay you what you're worth, you need to be very sure that you can get results for someone. And the best way to do that is by working for the person for free. You know, when I learned copywriting so early. I learned copywriting and I went in depth on sales and marketing. And I decided to get 3 business owners and coach them. And I charged them a very ridiculously low price. Very ridiculously, like very low. Like even if I look back now, I'm like, whoa. Did you charge these guys that amount? It's crazy. So I charged them a very low price and very good. They turned up, got results for them, got testimonials, and boom, increased my price to what I wanted to charge right from the beginning. So get testimonials. And number 5, I think I should write this. Reach out to me. Yeah. There's so much value I have to offer to you. There's so much I can teach you. I have a lot of content that can help you. I have podcasts. I have emails. I do a lot of posting. And I make videos. Not that frequently, but I do. So reach out to me to tell me your lessons from this video, takeaways, your biggest takeaway. Now this is my number in case you're watching this video somewhere else. Yeah, let's say a friend shared this video to you. This is my number, 081 0981 5635. It's my WhatsApp number. It's on WhatsApp, so you can reach out to me. Also, if you're here and then you're not on my email list, just go to chianusolomon.com. channelsolomon.com. Yeah, channelsolomon.com. Uh, yeah, and then I have podcasts for you, but I'm not going to share the link here to reach out to me. I have podcasts that will really help you. So that's the next step. Implement what I've taught you, adopt the mindset. Don't take another class about client acquisition until you implement this and get results. Get testimonials. Go work for someone, bro. Babe, go work for someone. Get results for a client. That's the fastest way. You get results. It increases your self-esteem, and you actually feel more energetic to reach out to more people because you know you can help them at this point. You're not just doing it for the money. And I told you, clients know when you're needy. They know when you're experienced. So you want to get that experience. So I want you to implement this, and I loved lessons so much. I love takeaways. What did you learn from this video? What's your biggest takeaway? What was your aha moment? What was your aha moment? If you have any questions, reach out to me on WhatsApp. I don't know how long this video is. I think I don't know. Let me see. I think it's about 1 hour plus right now. But implement this and you will get results. Trust me. I told you consistency. You need to be consistent in doing all I've talked about. And I assure you, you're going to get results. So once again, my name is Chianu Solomon. People call me Oxide, and I want to be a comrade in this online marketing thing. I know it's not easy, it's a roller coaster, but I want to be your guide. So please reach out to me and implement what you've learned. I love testimonials. I love when you reach out to me and you're like, whoa, I did this from your video, and then I got a client. I'm like, it's going to help me get more people to help because they're going to trust me more that because I've helped you. So implement this, make me proud, get me results. All right, peace out. Yeah, before we go, thank God I didn't peace out there. Share this to entrepreneurs who you feel it would help. Whether I can share my contact with them, share it to them. It will help them. And when it helps them, they're not going to say, hey, Oxide, you helped me. What they're going to say is, hey, you helped me because you gave me access to Oxide. So please help someone today and share this video. Share it. All right, it was really nice spending this time helping you, impacting you, and I want you to get results. So have an amazing day.